Okay, everyone, so now we're looking at procedural, regulatory, and technical tests. All of this can be found on the study guide, it's taken from the study guide. So if you want to have a look through it again, you can read through this, go through it yourself, and be ready for the test. So you can pause the video. Once you've read through it, press play, and we can start the quiz. So I'm going to start it now. Example 1. It is a procedural text, so we're looking at a printer toner replacement. To replace the toner cartridge in the printer, follow these steps. First, turn off the printer and unplug it from the power source. Next, open the front panel by pressing the release button located on the left side. Carefully remove the old toner cartridge by pulling it straight out, then unpack the new toner cartridge and gently shake it from side to side to distribute the toner evenly. Insert the new cartridge into the slot, ensuring it clicks into place. Finally, close the front panel and plug the printer back in before turning it on. So the question is, what should you do immediately after removing the old toner cartridge? So you can see all of the answers here, A, B, C, D. Looking at what we just read, I'm going to go with B. Shake the toner cartridge. As it says here, then unpack the new toner cartridge and gently shake it from side to side. So we're going to shake it. Next. Which statement best reflects the scope and enforcement of the regulation? So this is a regulatory text. PPE enforcement. In accordance with workplace safety regulations, all employees are required to wear protective eyewear when operating machinery that poses a risk of eye injury. This policy applies universally, regardless of an employee's role or experience level. Non-compliance is considered a serious breach and may lead to disciplinary measures, up to and including suspension or termination. Additionally, regulations mandate the new policies must complete a comprehensive safety training program within their first week of employment. So, out of all the answers here, you can read through them. I'm just going to skim through it quickly. So, the statement that best reflects the scope and enforcement of the regulation is the eyewear requirement is universal and violations are treated as significant regardless of role. I think it goes best overall. The next question is a technical question. So according to the manual, what should be done to optimize performance? So we're looking at a desktop system. The XYZ 2000 model features a dual core processor for efficient multitasking. To optimize performance, ensure that the system firmware is updated regularly. The device supports both SSD and HDD storage configurations. When installing additional memory, use DDR4 compatible modules to avoid incompatibility. Okay, so looking at all the answers, I'm going to go with A, regularly update the system firmware. So it says here to optimize performance, ensure that the system firmware is updated regularly. Next. Okay, so we're looking at a procedural text. So the question is, what is the first action to take immediately after the agar dissolves completely? So to prepare a standard agar plate, sterilize all equipment and surfaces, measure 500 milliliters of distilled water into a sterilized flask, slowly add 15 grams of agar powder while stirring to prevent clumping, heat the mixture in a water bath at 95 degrees until the agar dissolves completely. After cooling to 50 degrees, add required nutrients or antibiotics, stirring well. Pour the cooled mixture into pantry dishes under a laminar flow hood. Allow the agar to solidify at room temperature before use. Okay, so looking at all of the answers, I'm going to go with D. Allow the mixture to cool to 50 degrees. Okay. Example 5, according to the guidelines, what must be included in the EIA report? So this is a regulatory text. It's about environmental compliance. Under the Environmental Protection Guidelines, construction projects exceeding 10,000 square feet must complete an environmental impact assessment, so the EIA, before commencement. The EIA report should detail potential effects on local wildlife, water quality, and vegetation. Projects must implement a mitigation plan for negative impacts, including waste management and noise reduction. Failure to comply can result in fines, delay, or permit revocation. So, looking at all the answers, I'm going to go with B. Potential effects on local wildlife, water quality, and vegetation, which states here. Okay, that's what must be included. Next. To maintain peak performance, what is recommended regarding the system's inverter? So we're looking at a technical text about the solar power system. The Soltech Power Grid 3000 series integrates with existing home wiring and can be monitored via a mobile application. For optimal energy efficiency, ensure panels are oriented due south in the northern hemisphere. The system's inverter should be checked semi-annually for firmware updates to maintain peak performance. The app provides real-time analytics on production and consumption for maximum savings. So to maintain peak performance, I'm going to go with B. Check for firmware updates semi-annually, because that's what it says. Where did I read it? Yeah. To maintain peak performance. And that's it. Let's hit submit. Okay, there's all of the answers here. We got everything correct. So again, if you want to pause the video, have a read through, it's a really, really good idea to actually read through all of the answers and see the explanations to know why we got the particular answers. If you're doing the test with us, then that would be a really great idea to go through your answers to make sure why you got some correct, why you didn't get some correct, and seeing the reasons. So yeah, you can pause the video at any time, have a read through, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.